So I'm here alone with the cat. You know the cat. This is her.
Good morning, Kitty. Oh my God.
Isn't she a peach? She hates me, and I think she truly did this on purpose. Gino would like to, he's going to say, it doesn't matter who did it. He doesn't even believe me. So I went, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. I went to the gym. Yes. I might have been gone a little over an hour. I said, goodbye, Petunia. I call her Petunia, the cat. I said, goodbye, Petunia. I'll be back in an hour. I get back. And the moment I walked in, I smelled gas, like from the stove. I went, oh my God. So and then the knob on the front burner was halfway down. I went, oh my God. So I turned it off, and then I'm like, I don't even know what to do in this situation. I smell gas. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Thank God I didn't, walk in, not smell the gas, and immediately light up a cigarette. It could have been a whole powder keg in here. I was gone for 1 full hour. 1 full hour. And this cat hates me. And so I truly believe that she did this on purpose. So I walk in, turned it off. Now I'm like, okay, Gino is not picking up the phone. He was napping. I'm like, all right, what the fuck do I do? Is the cat dead? I don't know. Was it foul play? Did someone break in and turn on the stove? I was not near the fucking stove today. Not near it. Not at all. I didn't touch it once. And I'm not a klutz like Gino. I'm a klutz in a different way. Like he bumps into things and like it turns things on or whatever. But I went nowhere near that stove today. And I also, with my OCD, with my anxiety, I would know. I check, I look every time I walk outside of the door. I know off, 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 off. And then I go, and then I go like this, and then I turn around, spin around, spit, and then I, go like this. I would know. So I'm gone 1 hour, right? And I get back, and yeah, that knob is turned halfway down. I'm like, Jesus Christ, napping. That's why you didn't answer the phone. Not when you were just working now. And then eventually I go, so I'm calling. I'm in a panic. And I say, what do I say to him? I said, pick up, please, in all caps, if you can. This is 10:28 my time. I call my dad. I go, I turn it off. I say, I don't know what to do. All right. I came home from the gym. The gas was on the stove. It smells like gas. He's my dad now. This is like Goldilocks and this is Kiki Locks and the Three Bears. All right. Every single person had a different thing to say. So I call my dad. My dad goes, first thing he says is, well, don't smoke. I went, check. Yes, wasn't going to do that. And then, and I said, well, what do I do? He said, open a window, prop the door open if you can, and it'll probably be all right. I was like, well, I don't, okay. Now Gino, called my mom first, then she was calling me back. So now I have to hang up on my dad. I'm like, now I got to answer Mickey. So now I pick up the phone with Mickey and I say, so I came home from the gym. and the gas was off, but it smells like gas in here. She says, "Run out, put the cat in a bag, and run out now." I said, I can't put, no, wait, what? I can't put this cat in a bag. I can't do it. Like, there's no way. She's like, just get out of there now, Keanu. Now. I'm like, whoa, wait. She's like, the whole place could explode. Okay. That's very different from what I heard from Tom, but like, all right. And I thought he was napping. Apparently not. But I was busy. And then his entire concern is, I said, the knob was on. It smells like gas in here. I was at the gym for maybe an hour. And when I came home, it smelled like gas. I turned it off. He said, "Is the cat okay?" I said, "She's fine. She's fine." "Well, is she throwing up?" Not important right now. She's not. She's fine. She's attacking my feet. What do I do? He's like, what was his advice as to what to do? Call the gas company. My mom also said call the gas company. So then now I'm just hanging up. He's like, and when the gas company comes, you make sure that you tell them, like, there was a cat in here for an hour, as if she didn't do it. There was a cat in here for an hour. And is that okay? Like, and I understand why that's a concern. So mom says, put the cat in a bag and run out. And which also tells me there's other people that live in this building. If that's the case, I need to warn the neighbors. Now I'm knocking on the neighbor's door. She doesn't answer. My dad said, just don't smoke. Gino said, just make sure the cat's not throwing up. So now my mom's calling me back over and over again. Now I just hang up. I call 911. I don't know what else to do. I called 911. They said, "What's your emergency? Is it, are you hurt? Is it this or is it that?" I said, I don't, it's none of the three. And then now, when you're talking to somebody official and you feel like you have to explain yourself. So now I'm saying, my cat hates me and my husband's out of town and I came home from the gym and I think she turned on the burner of the stove and it smelled like gas and I've turned it off. They said, "Okay, we're going to connect you with the fire department." I went, "Well, all right, perfect." So now I'm still in the hallway. And I'm still going, is this something that do I need to alert the neighbors? Am I going to, fucking have a moment where my mom says basically the whole building could explode. So I'm not sure what to do. They connected me with the fire department. Same thing. I said, I came home from the gym and the gas was turned on and my cat hates me and she only loves my husband and I think that she was maybe playing with the dish rag underneath the thing and maybe swiped it on. They're like, "Okay, we'll be right over." I mean, and so now I go downstairs. Now I'm downstairs. I shut the door. I'm like, "Oh God, 6, are you going to be okay?" Oh God. But I can't take her with me because she would rather claw your eyes out. Spoil them with treats? No, there would be absolutely no way. So then now the fire department's here. Now my mom's calling over and over again. I'm like, I can't do this right now. I mean, and they were there in a jiffy. Say all you want about New York. I mean, the moment I walked downstairs, I went, "Oh my goodness, they really are here." They were turning the corner. Here we go. 2 fire trucks. 2. Oh no. Oh no. fire trucks, ladies and gentlemen, 2. So now I'm downstairs. I'm going, all right. Now they're going to come up. They did not 1 firefighter, not 2, 6 of them. 6 of them. I'm like, what have I done? What have I done? Look at this. This is a mess. The whole place is a powder keg. It's going to blow up. So now they come up, right? And again, I'm explaining myself. And the nice, handsome man comes in and he's got like something. It looks like it's like a long, it's like a cell phone with like a long thing on it. It's like boop, 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 boop. And they're looking around and they're taking, notes and things. And then he said, well, miss, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You did the right thing opening the windows, miss. And, everything should be fine for now. But the meter's going off a lot less now from the gas, and that'll be fine. My thing is, I went, well, what if I light a candle or something from the smell? I was like, which in my brain is, can I smoke in here? He said, well, I would hold off on the candle. I'm like, okay. And then he said, and one more thing. Now the gas company's going to come. They'll be probably about 20 minutes after us. And they're going to be 20 minutes after us. And if you're not here, then they're going to have to battering ram the door down. I said, where am I going? I'll be here. Number 1. Number 2, who am I? Nick Ricada? Please. So then the gas company comes. All right. Now I'm like, all right, I guess we're in the clear. Okay, fine. 6 firefighters later, we're in the clear. But then the gas company, maybe 2 minutes later, now they show up. And I explained the same thing. I said, listen, I believe the knob, there was a dish rag hanging right below the knob that was turned on. And I think while I left, the cat was playing with it and it turned the knob on. He's like, I don't care about that. But so now it's bedlam. Now we have 2 people from the gas company in there. Here he is. Here he goes. He's checking things out. Very nice Asian fella. And he does a more thorough search, right? Much more thorough. Now, here he goes. Now the thing is beeping.
Does that mean gas? Oh, they had one of them too, yeah.
Also, I need to point out, so this man, see the knobs here? And see, this is my smoking gun, which I'm going to show you. I have the evidence. So this man, a little bit into this, maybe we can catch when he does it. He accidentally knocks one of the knobs on. It's the oven knob. And he goes, oh, look, you see this? I accidentally turned on one of the knobs. I'm like, so we've made this whole place into a powder keg again? He knocked one of them. He did it. And then I was like, you turned the oven on. He's like, oh, that is not right. I know he was like, oh, yes, it is very easy to turn these on, but I didn't do it. I'm very, very careful about this. So now he's doing everything.
First time it happened.
Yeah, my husband's out of town and the cat hates me and is very, I think she was playing with that dish towel and I think she accidentally knocked it on. I know it sounds crazy, but she's vindictive, so it might have been part of her plan. He didn't really find that funny or enduring at all. Endearing at all. He was enduring. He couldn't care less. So now what happens? Now he's pulling out the okay. So now the man has to pull out the entire stove, okay? And there is a shelf above the stove that I had no idea was not connected to anything. It had a bottle of wine on it. It had a bottle of olive oil. It had my little Cooking with Kiki little cups of spices, salt, pepper, oregano, they're all sitting in like, so he can go like bam, bam, whatever. So he pulls the thing out. It sounded like a car accident. Everything just fucking shattered and dropped. Everything just shattered and dropped to the ground. He's like, I'm so sorry. And I went, it's really not your fault. I didn't realize that shelf wasn't connected either. I was like, I've only lived here a year or two. We just got married. He's out of town. Did I mention the cat hates me? So now we're picking up. It sounded like everything shattered. There was olive oil, thing of balsamic, all glass, because I have to put everything into like glass containers because I'm an idiot. Here he is. He's trying to pick up all of the pieces that have fallen behind the thing. I'm like, okay, not your fault, not your fault. Now is they're getting their stuff. They're getting their stuff done. They're testing. Now I have to start cracking jokes because I'm like, okay, how what's going to happen? How long is this going to take? And are we going to live? And now I say something really stupid. The loose knobs, they
Could this have been foul play?
What's that?
Do you suspect foul play?
What's that?
Do you?
Okay. So now I'm trying to make a joke. I say, could this have been foul play? What's that? Do you suspect foul play? Just, I mean, it not, we could have exploded, but I really bombed there. For fuck's sake. They're like, no. It did actually cross my mind since Gino is so like frivolous with our address. I'm like, did someone break in knowing Gino was in Alaska, turn on the stove, knowing I'd probably come right in, light up a cigarette, and then we all could have exploded. But no, I can't imagine that. The only foul play is from the cat. I am almost positive she did it on purpose. I'm almost positive. She did, and I have the smoking gun. And partially it's my fault.
Could this have been foul play?
What's that?
Do you suspect foul play or?
Oh, we don't know yet. I don't think.
I'm just teasing. I don't think someone just other by than you, Petunia. Look what you did. You trying to kill me and you both?
See, she is trying to kill me. Also, I love that when I said, do you suspect foul play? He said, no, we don't know yet. Here's what I'll tell you what happened. And I'll tell you what happened. And look at her. Look at her attacking me.
Do you suspect foul play or?
Oh, we don't know yet. I don't think.
I'm just teasing. I don't think someone just other by than you, Petunia. Look what you did. You trying to kill me and you both? It's gonna be fine.
I suspect foul play. I suspect it. So again, fearing for my life. My mom, my dad, my husband, they tell me all different things. Gino's just going, well, did you ask? Then when I call him, tell him we didn't explode to death like my great-grandfathers before me. Stop. It's a dumb firework joke. Now they're testing the stove to see what. They're like, do you cook a lot? And I said, well, I mean, I guess we do cook a lot. I said, we do a show called Cooking with Kiki. We're bringing it back in the fall. They're like, we don't know what that means. And then I said, now that you mention it, we do have to put a lighter to the burner and turn on the stove because it just clicks, no fire. But until I use a birthday candle to do it. So then they're like, okay, so we're writing this up and you got to send this to your landlord because you have to have a new stove now because this one's defective. All the burners do it. Not one lights up by itself. So where I'm like, yeah, I guess you know what? Silver lining, the cat did the right thing by trying to kill me.
Well, so it's a happy accident. Okay.
Look at her go. But I'll tell you this. This cat did this on purpose. On porpoise. She did. I know I did not knock into that. I have such horrible anxiety and such OCD, 100%. Yeah, I've been living in a fire trap. Exactly. But we get a new stove out of it now. I called Gino. He's like, what did they say about the cat? I said, they're not veterinarians, but she seems fine. She's been doing nothing but frolicking around, very pleased with herself, like, yeah, she is possessed. But I'll tell you, now Gino would like for you to believe. He never wants to blame his little cat daughter. He's like, I've bumped into them before. I'm like, it was not me. I know it for a fact. I look at them every time I leave the door. I do 3 spins. I cross myself. I go, dun, 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 dun. I want to be an America. I want to be an America. Pink Pony Club. I do all sorts of matters of rituals and looking back and looking. I know it was not me, but there was. Typically, so there's 2 things that could have happened. A fan sent us, all right, listen. A fan sent us, me, 3-pound bags of Skittles, okay? And it has a point. 3-pound bags of Skittles. And I was elated. I was overjoyed. And just to get them out of the way, my 9 pounds of Skittles, I put them atop the refrigerator. And sometimes, and there are a lot of things up there, but sometimes Six likes to, Petunia, the devil cat, she likes to climb up. She uses the little bit of space that was on top of the refrigerator and get up on top of the cabinets. I don't think she could do that. And I think she went nuts because of the Skittles in the way that I put up there. I'm very thankful for the Skittles, the 9 pounds of Skittles. So now there was a dish rag. There was a dish rag. And right, there's a bar, there's an oven right below the knobs of the stove. right? And this dish rag, and when I tried to tell Gino this, and I said, this is the smoking gun. Because I don't think he believes me. I think he believes, Keanu, you stupid, silly harlot, my wife. I think he believes that I bumped into it. Like I said, I check. But when I came in, no. This dish rag beneath the very knob that was turned halfway on. So 6 is like, if I can't get up there, I'm going to try a different way. And in the meantime, so instead of hopping there, she went over toward the stove. I feel like Columbo. And it was hanging there right beneath the burner, right beneath the knob, ripped to shreds. Ripped to shreds. Does that look like? That looks like something only a cat could have done. And it was hanging down there lower. Look at it. Ripped to shreds. Now I ask you, did I bump the knob? And be like, whoa, so careless. Or was this a calculated attack because I had Skittles on top of the refrigerator? So she got angry, ripped our dish rag to shreds, and left the burner on, not burner, just the gas, while I was gone for an hour. You tell me. Case closed. Case is closed. The smoking dish rag. It wasn't like this when I left. Gino. He's like, it doesn't matter who it was. It was not me. It was you. It wasn't me. Gino, smoking gun. Look at that. This wasn't like this when I left. Was it an accident? Maybe. Or did the cat make it look like an accident? She thought I'd wander on in, meander on in with a cigarette lit, and then the whole thing, it was like a fucking suicide attack. Like she would have gone down with the ship.
Good morning, Kitty. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's her talking. The defense rests. The case is closed. Let's call Eugene. I feel like there's something funny about that. I know I need Cesar Milan.
Hello?
I didn't.
Hold on. Hello?
I didn't do this. She did
That
it.
rag is not chewed by a cat. It's burnt.
It's scratched. It was not like this when I
So
left.
you're saying the cat jumped on the stove, hit the lever, and then stood on the stove and scratched at the thing?
No, I'm saying
to do that?
what I'm saying is actually she was preoccupying herself with this dish rag. And
Keep talking so everyone can realize how insane this story is.
you think I bumped it?
Yeah.
I didn't. I
I
didn't.
didn't say you did. I said I think you did.
It is ripped to shreds, and it was
So she went on the stove.
no.
She didn't pull it down.
There's two options.
You're insane or you're lying.
I'm not lying. It wasn't like I'm lying.
Then I guess you're insane. I'm chilling in the car, baby.
Let me tell you something. The Skittles.
Here we go.
The Skittles were atop the fridge. She couldn't get up onto the cabinets that way. The dish rag.
Keanu, in the 8 years we've lived there, she's never jumped on the stove.
I've seen her on the stove. You don't
Yes,
understand.
but Keanu, she walks across the stove. I like saying it wrong. She doesn't jump on the stove.
So she can't have knocked the knob with her paws and her awfulness?
No.
Then
You could
why?
have hit it with your hip. You could have hit it with your hip when you were walking by because there's not a lot of room in the kitchen.
What did I? No, there is a lot. There is a lot of room in there.
Hair curler. Oh, now I'm holding my friend's hostage. Hold on, baby. I'll call you back.
This is bullshit. This is the smoking gun. The smoking dish rag. She got angry because of the Skittles atop the fridge. Does that look like it was all knotted up and there, and she probably hopped up, knocked the knob with her awfulness, and then went, I don't even care if I go down with this place. And you cannot convince me otherwise. This, the defense rests.